Welcome back to the Nikki Clarke Radio Show on wearehotline.net. And on the line with us is a fabulous woman. She is the founder of Selam Love Wellness. Please welcome Selam Debs to the show. How you doing, Selam?
I'm great, Nikki. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, no, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. And I have to say that we met at an interesting place. It was at the African Wedding Show at Daniel Spectrum some time ago. And you had a lovely booth, and I naturally gravitated to it. And I feel that just from your energy that you exude a lot of positivity. And I would love to know a little bit about your background leading up to setting up your business.
Yes, well, thank you. It was mutually, I felt the same way when I met you, so I'm so happy to be here. I guess my journey began, I was working in the corporate world, and I had this longing inside of me to want to pursue creativity again, as I was always an artist, a singer, musician, writing, and I was doing yoga at that time for a couple of years, and I felt called to begin a yoga teacher training with Prana Life Yoga. And that journey just transformed my life in itself. I gained new insights and a new way of kind of living life that I felt that I wanted to share with the world. And so I started my own business. I just started it all on my own. And immediately I just started working with clients within, youth. That was my main focus. I started working with youth, and it just started to skyrocket from there.
Fantastic. So how long have you had this business now?
So I've been full-time working as a yoga and meditation coach for about 2 years that I've been full-time. And I have been working with youth, which is really great. So one of my biggest focuses have been my yoga youth program. So I was going into schools and teaching kids about mindfulness and yoga. And I then started working with a lot of adults as well, and started also helping them with a private practice within their homes. And from there, it continued on where now I own my own studio, which is Community of Hearts Yoga. And that is where it's my home space now, where people come to me and I can offer my services.
And congratulations. That's huge. So let's tell us about the services that you offer and the type of people who come to you.
Yes, so what I offer is a combination of strengthening and restorative yoga. So I work with usually people one-on-one or in groups as well as youth, and I help them kind of cultivate a sense of, number one, of course, positivity, a sense of helping them, have more mental and emotional balance in their life, and as well as gaining physical strength and ease in the body. So that's one of the things that I offer. I also incorporate meditation into my sessions. So I try to demystify meditation, which is great. So my hope is just to offer little mindfulness tools into your everyday life to help you to become more present and to help you live a more joyful life.
Fantastic. Do you think in the life that we live in now that we have just so much noise, so much distraction, internally and also in our environment, that we're just not able to focus on ourselves, focus on what we need to do to develop mind, body, and spirit? So with yoga, that helps to, clear away the clutter from all this stuff coming at us, right? And it helps us to meditate. Why is meditation important? For those reasons?
Yes, exactly. I think we live in a world today, I call it first world issues. So we deal with a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. A lot of it is very unrealistic stress that we cause for ourselves because we have everything at our fingertips, whether it be technology, anyone can contact us at any point. So our stress level is so high that we kind of live in this fight or flight state. So our body is constantly, I like to use the kind of the guideline of historically, when we were in this fight or flight state, we were being chased by a lion. You know, we were trying to survive in some way. And now we spend so much time in this state that our bodies are suffering, our mind is suffering. And so what meditation and yoga does is it helps to really ground you and really start to create center and intention in your life. So no longer do you spend the day in autopilot where you kind of wake up, reach for your phone, and, start the day and end the day maybe reaching for your phone. Maybe instead you might just start to bring attention to your breath, or you might just have a couple of yoga postures throughout the day to help kind of break up the day and create some space between that autopilot state that we spend in. So what I have found is meditation has really helped individuals to create balance, really create balance in their life. It's that single-pointed focus. It's quieting everything around you and just becoming centered and living a more deliberate life, really.
Beautiful, beautiful. So can you give us an example of someone who's been, working under your guidance and you noticed a transformation?
Oh, yes. There was two young girls that I was working with, sisters, and they were dealing with a lot of anxiety in their life. Stresses at home, stresses with school, and to the point where, the parents were really concerned. And so I was coming into their home and working with them, through yoga practice as well as meditation and mindfulness techniques. And what I found immediately is that a lot of these children never really even had the opportunity to be able to just kind of express themselves on this level, to be able to feel like they were being heard and to feel like, that they could, maybe free themselves, empower themselves to feel okay. So, I gave them techniques, and the techniques really helped them. One of them was a mindfulness practice where they were able to write down, worries that they had. They put it into a little box, and they wrote down 2 things every single day that they were grateful for. And so every day they would come back to this kind of mindful practice where they would review their worries, review what they were grateful for, and in a way let them go. Let go of the worries and try to focus on what they were grateful for. And I saw incredible differences in them immediately.
Wonderful, wonderful. So how do you see yourself expanding in the next 2 years for your work?
I think the one thing that is really, really heavy on my heart that I really want to do is I want to diversify the yoga and the wellness community. I, as a woman of African descent, my family being from Ethiopia, when I look around at the yoga and wellness community, I don't really see a lot of diversity. And so what I hope to do is that me, just as an example, if people of other cultures and races and backgrounds see me and can see that I can do this, that your wellness is your birthright. Just because you are here, it is your birthright for you to explore that opportunity or explore, yoga or meditation or other holistic modalities. That I think is my biggest hope, is to be able to, in some way, maybe be a spokesperson for the wellness community as a African Canadian woman. Definitely.
That's fantastic. That's a very valid point in your observation. So how have you been transformed by working with others?
Well, I have this saying, I've heard it many times, which is heal yourself and heal the world. And I think it also works in the opposite way, that when you are helping to heal others, in many ways, it's a healing for me. So I feel like all of my interactions with every client that I have and every child that I work with and every adult, it's a mutually beneficial experience. I could be having the most hectic day, but the minute that I'm in that session and we light those candles and I play the music and we go through this process, I also feel that I receive a sense of healing, a sense of just so much deep satisfaction from being able to see lives transformed. And in that way, it transforms my life, because I truly believe that was my dharma, my biggest longing in life, was to be able to inspire others. And in return, they inspire me when I watch and observe their healing.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. I'm very happy that you had the chance to speak with us today. I know you're very busy, but thank you for that. And I'm sure the listeners have enjoyed, your pearls of wisdom. However, if people are just tuning in now and they've missed part of the interview, you don't have to worry. We are going to be playing the interview throughout the month on the Nikki Clarke Radio Show on wearehotline.net, 11 a.m. to noon, Monday to Friday. Selam, I wish you the best of luck, and I look forward to seeing you soon in front of a live audience very shortly in Toronto. So thank you very much for your time, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you so much, Nikki.
You're welcome.
Have a great day. Thank you, Nikki.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.